hot and dry today at Centurion for another potentially captivating Group B game. So much is happening in that group, and so much would depend on the outcome of this game. These two teams know each other very well. South Africa versus England, Group B in the ICC Champions Trophy here in South Africa. It's coming to you live from Centurion. Now, the reason I said it could be potentially captivating is that there is so much at stake in this game. You can already see the crowds are going to get into it. They're enjoying themselves. Lots of hats, lots of umbrellas. You'll see lots of summer clothing as well, suntan lotion. You can see all that coming up.
Yeah, it's not quite do or die, but we're ready for the toss, and a wonderful crowd here, and it should be a fantastic atmosphere for this match. I've got Graham Smith, South Africa's captain, Andrew Strauss, England's captain, and Roshan Mahanama, the former Sri Lankan batsman. Graham's got the coin. Heads is the call from Andrew Strauss.
It is heads.
It is a head. So England have won the toss. Andrew, what are you going to do?
We're going to have a bat. Looks like a pretty good wicket. Good opportunity for us to get some runs on the board and put South Africa under pressure that way.
Any changes in your lineup?
We've got one. Ravi Bopara's in for Matt Pryor. Unfortunately, Matt's gone down ill this morning, so Owen Morgan's going to take over the wicket-keeping duties. But he's looked pretty good in practice, so it should be all right.
And finally, there was dew here last night, I think. Is that going to be a factor when you bowl second at all?
Well, hopefully not too much. We've got to learn to live with it if there is. But yeah, we're confident if we get some good runs on the board, we can put South Africa under pressure and a couple of early wickets, and that's our way of winning the game.
Good luck to you.
Cheers, thank you.
Graham, what would you have done had you won the toss?
Yeah, we probably would have batted today also, but it looks generally a good wicket, and we're happy to chase at Centurion. I think it's a ground that we've chased well at generally, so hopefully today we can start well over the ball.
Any changes in your team?
Herschel's back fit, and he comes in for Hashim Amla.
Now, Mickey Arthur, I think, said that you got up in your percentage. You're probably about 75-85% last match. Expect to raise the bar this time.
Yeah, look, I think the intensity with which we start at is crucial, and obviously Dale and Wayne are crucial to that, and how they start with the ball and in the field. We want to just keep seeing that graph go upwards. It's against Sri Lanka was the first game for us in the season, and we just want to keep improving that graph. And today, if we can improve that graph and play to our potential, then we're going to really be a tough team to beat, and that's our goal today.
Little breeze to help the players out there on what is a warm day. So who's favourites, Kepler? What does your head tell you? What does your heart tell you?
Well, England will have to play above themselves to win this one. South Africa have a very strong combination and an excellent record at this ground. England started the tournament well. In fact, they're top of this group. So they've got plenty to play for and nothing to lose, because they'll have one more opportunity after this match to try and qualify for the semi-final as well.
South Africa have just about a 70% win record here at Supersport Park. They played 23 internationals and won 16 of them. Dale Steyn, first ball of the match. Wow, that's a shocker. Maybe some nervous energy.
So there's a look at the surface. A few bare patches there, a little bit of green grass, a few cracks, but they won't affect proceedings too much in a one-day game.
Shot, full face of the bat, and that'll run away for the first boundary.
Beautiful stroke by Andrew Strauss, very well balanced. Excellent timing as well, full face of the bat, so confident start by the England captain.
Travelled a full 72 metres. 72 metres, the ends boundaries, and on the side, the shorter one towards the scoreboard is 58. Short, pulled away. Handsome shot from the England captain.
Excellent shot by Andrew Strauss. That delivery just sat up, no real pace in this pitch. So impressive start by England, hoping that they can continue through the first 15 or 20 overs.
Look at that, 37 runs saved. A.B. de Villiers in the tournament so far. Clipped off his pads by Strauss. Could collect 3 here. It might even run away for 4. It's done that. Fast outfield here at Centurion.
Beautiful pitch to bat on. particularly against a newer ball when it's coming onto the bat. Now that may change when the ball gets older and the pitch slows up. But at the moment, ideal batting conditions.
Sweetly timed. That's belted away. Strauss won't even run after that. That's a magnificent boundary.
Well, Graham Smith will be very concerned because it's been risk-free batting from England that's taken them on to 27 after just the 4 overs. They haven't really had to take any risks at all. South Africa have erred. They bowled too much width on a very good batting surface, so there's been no pressure really applied on the England openers.
Great shot from Denley. So full of confidence, just stood there and hooked Parnell back over his shoulder. Great shot.
Well, Denley's very still at the crease, which is good. He waited for that delivery, hit right through the line.
Sharp, flicked away. What a magnificent shot by Joe Denley. Callis won't enjoy that. Just over pitched down that leg side.
Again, Joe Denley, excellent balance, waiting for the delivery.
Not too many chances. That'll run away for 4 as well. Lots of width.
Yes, Harsha, I think Graham Smith will be dismayed by the quality of the seam bowling from Steyn and Parnell. England have taken heavy toll for anything that's been wide. Balls that have been bowled on or just outside the off stump have been dots all right, but the boundary count already up to 8, 5 to Strauss and 3 to Joe Denley.
Now then, straight down the throat of JP Duminy, and this is going to be a very, very unhappy Englishman going back. Very good surface. They got off to a very good start, and he found the one man in the deep there, Joe Denley.
Denley will be most disappointed. It was a brainless shot. He knew exactly where the fielder was. He just backed himself to clear the fielder. Shortest boundary down there. Duminy makes no mistake. So England lose their first wicket. Denley's the man dismissed for 21. England 48 for 1.
Ovais Shah is the new batsman. 30 years old. He's been a sort of there and thereabouts kind of cricketer. From time to time, he'll suggest that he's a solution to a lot of England's top order problems in the one-day game especially. He goes through a phase when he won't quite score as much as you'd expect him to.
Well, that's gone a bit further than 58 metres. Magnificent strike.
He did that the other day as well. He kept blocking and suddenly hit one out of the ground. This is a huge hit. It's cleared all those people sitting there, and it's got right behind to where the space of the braai is. Where did that come from? Just almost like it was a free hit. Look how far that's gone. It's stuck. That is a fine catch. Just for a moment it looked like it might beat Boucher, but he did very, very well to get there. That's not what England wanted to see. A very good start. It's just starting to disintegrate.
Well, we were talking of all-round cricketers of the highest calibre, and here's one. Mark Boucher. Fantastic. No slips there to distract him. He knew it was his catch. He went for it. He pounced it. Strauss goes for 25. It's 59 for 2.
Paul Collingwood looked in very good nick against Sri Lanka. 33 years old, a one-day average of 34, which is pretty good actually, given that he batted at number 6 for a lot of his games. Oh, that's a fine shot. That is a fine shot. Straight enough. There was a mid-on, and he's picked the gap beautifully.
This is the reason Ovais Shah is such an enigma. He's capable of playing a shot as classy as that, and yet his record in international cricket fantastic. That's a magnificent blow.
Well, he gets a boundary this time. I think it's where he intended. Wanted to go, I think, deep mid-wicket, but he gets a boundary all the same. So 20 overs gone, 93 for 2.
And I think JP Duminy thought it was going to his left. Once he hit this, Duminy was running away to his left. And it's only after the ball, yeah, you can see Van der Merwe there raising his arms because he saw Duminy going left and then had to change direction and come back to his right. So he lost about 3, 4, 5 yards with that misread.
Chipped in the air and it's found the gap. What a good shot. That's the 50-50 partnership as well.
It's a great shot there by Paul Collingwood. Loves to use his feet to the spinners and just comes down and clips it comfortably over mid-wicket. A couple of bounces into the boundary.
It's a good shot. It was just about a half volley and Collingwood just leant into it. End of the over, good one for England. 9 from it, 24 bowled, 119 for 2. That's a good shot and he's found the gap. That really is crisply hit from Collingwood. Picks up a boundary and that's his 4th. That will go all the way. What a beautifully hit ball from Shah. He really found the gap and that's the area he likes.
There's great use of the wrists and hands here by Owe Shah.
Half century for Owe Shah for England. And just a mild applause, but the England dressing room is happy with that effort. Owe Shah, 50, 63 deliveries. It's his 12th one-day international 50. He's also got 100 here at Centurion today. It's taken him 63 balls with 3 fours and a 6, and that's a strike rate of 79. Well, that's gone straight into the crowd, about 12 rows back. It's onto that grassy bank. It's to the shortest boundary. Oh dear.
Not looking after one of those South African ladies very well, giving her a hit on the head, but she looks to have taken it in good spirits. Maybe it was just a bit of a glancing blow. But yes, dragged down just slightly by Roelof van der Merwe. Collingwood quickly back in his crease. Cashes in perfectly well.
That's a half century for Paul Collingwood. Paul Collingwood 50 from 56 deliveries with 4 fours and a 6, and that represents a strike rate of 89. He's played well. That's 6. Umpires are checking, but it certainly is the century. It's a 6 that brings up the century partnership between Shah and Collingwood. 31 overs gone, 164 for 2.
Well, they're not controlling this one. That is a huge 6. Owe Shah is playing the innings of his life here. 65 from 71. He's at 3 sixes, showing wonderful footwork against the slow bowlers. I'll tell you what, he can hit the ball a long way.
It's a superb stroke. He's in stark contrast to the one that he played at the Wanderers on a different surface earlier in the week.
He was on tranquilizers that day. Oh, good shot. That'll beat the field as well. Boundaries are coming from everywhere. Now Duminy is a good fielder, but it beat him. Oh, that's somewhere else. Way back into the crowd. It's becoming a hazard for the spectators now. 193 for 2 after 34.
Well, he's on fire, Owe Shah. He's played beautifully today. He's got his 78 or 76 deliveries. That was a magnificent slog sweep.
Oh, another one. It doesn't really matter which side of the ground he's hitting them on. Short boundary, long boundaries, clearing them all today.
But if Aisha continues to play like this, they are going to get more than 300. A second magnificent shot in 2 overs, also over that favourite leg side field of his.
Love to see the distances he's getting on these sixes. The boundary down that area is about 70 meters. Oh, it was in the air. And it's that kind of day. Almost runs away for 4.
Better luck there for Paul Collingwood off the outside edge, just beating backward points. So we're just going to have a look to see whether this was indeed stopped by JP Duminy or whether he touched the boundary at the same time. So Collingwood playing too early, comes off a leading edge. JP Duminy making a lot of ground down there at third man.
Last 5 overs, 47 runs, not even the power play. Steyn comes back, and the ball is an appointment with someone else down there at long leg.
Well, another excellent shot. Poor delivery though, it has to be said. It was halfway down, Dale Steyn dragging it down. Owe Shah is in great form now. Pull shot to perfection this time.
Shot again. It's clattering the boundary rope.
Well, it's an excellent shot, but that's a very poor delivery. Back-to-back short balls from Dale Steyn. The first one got the treatment. The second one didn't go for 6, but hit that so hard through mid-wicket once again. So England really dominating this phase.
Now, is he going to catch it? Is there back pad on it? Yes, there was. You heard 2 sounds. It's not going to be for Ovesha, but it doesn't take away from the brilliance of his innings.
What a pity from Ovesha and England's point of view. We're just talking about the fact that he richly deserved a century, but he played quite beautifully.
Just wonder if he tried to do something different. Maybe just thought, let me dab the ball around for a single. Finger went up immediately. Boucher knew it. Boata knew it. 98 from 89 balls. England 2-2 for 3. So at last a wicket for South Africa. 222 for 3. But Ovesha has played a fantastic innings. 98 from 89. New man in is their new wicket keeper today, Owen Morgan.
Reverse sweep again, and he should have been taken. Wayne Parnell, I think it carried. That would have just been what South Africa needed. Well, did it carry? I think it did from first glance. Could have been a couple of wickets in a couple of overs. It really would have got South Africa back into the game. Well, it's tough, and he was diving forward. He did about as well as he could. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. People associate Owen Morgan with dinks, reverse sweeps, paddles, but he's very strong down the ground too.
He's walked in like a man on a mission here, Nick. Just waltzed down the wicket, a little bit of width on offer. Well, I'll just hit that over extra cover. I'll middle it to the long boundary. Plenty of room to spare, 83 metres. Only faced a few deliveries, but I'm ready to go here.
Doesn't deter Paul Collingwood at all. That's where his area is.
It's Paul Collingwood looking to get across the stumps and work the ball leg side. I think if you said to him he's got one boundary to hit to save his life, I think he'd definitely be going onside. It's definitely his strength.
Super strike, super placement too.
He's placed a superb and has raced off the bat. I can't remember this Owen Morgan when he played for Ireland. Is it a different man? He's got everyone up on the leg side to the short boundary. I wouldn't be surprised if Morgan targets that side. Doesn't need to. He's just crashed it through the covers.
What a strike. Forget the leg side for now. 25 off 13 for the young man. Well, has to hit, and doesn't.
on this occasion. Being stretched to make his ground. And have done wonders for his calves. Very good fielder, Herschel Gibbs doesn't miss very often.
Yeah, very good. Very, very good from Parnell. It's full, it's straight. Collingwood trying to get it through the offside. Gets a big inside edge onto the stumps.
Wayne Parnell with the golden arm continues to take wicket for South Africa in important times. I mean, a prolific death bowler, a little bit of width on offer. Collingwood looking to hit it through the offside, drags it back onto leg stump. And that's an end of a fantastic innings for England. 82 runs off 94 deliveries. And the score is 262 for 4.
Sensible decision from England's management. Luke Wright has been put up the order ahead of Ravi Bopara. Ravi Bopara replacing Matt Pryor today. Yeah, yes. Pulled away. It's a shortish boundary, but it gets the connection.
Short boundary. It's gone for the change-up. Being short to Morgan. Equal to the task. Just helped it on its way. Ball tends to fly here at Centurion Park. And this one's gone miles back. The England flags waving in the background. See a lot of English flags this summer, Nick, with the tour coming here later.
Down the ground, and that's gone as well. That's what we mean, a dynamo. You wouldn't expect that sort of power to be generated from a guy who's must be about 5'9", maybe a little smaller than that, but he's doing a handy job.
Well, this is simply in one of the best finishing innings England have seen in one-day cricket in recent time. 47 from 22 balls faced.
Oh my goodness, I'm sure that he meant for that to go down to third man. It's gone down to final leg. How do you get that there?
He's very happy pulling these tricks out of the bag.
That is brilliant. Absolutely fantastic, because Parnell going for the Yorker, and that must have been just outside the off stump or an off stump at worst. Talk about power that Luke Wright tends to bring, but that is a good touch. Now Luke Wright goes in the most unfortunate manner. Parnell got a little boot on it, and Wright, as most guys would tend to do at this stage of the innings, backing up, 2 or 3 steps out of their crease, finds himself with not a ghost of a chance.
No, very unfortunate for Luke Wright. A little assist from the centre forward onto the stumps, and Wright has gone.
Ravi Bopara makes his way to the crease to replace Luke Wright, batting down the order today and in the team only because Matt Pryor, the wicketkeeper, pulled up ill.
Set up perfectly, Ian. England rarely have this many wickets in hand with 4 overs to go. And 50 for Owen Morgan. What a fantastic innings it has been. 26 deliveries only, very nearly 2 runs a ball, with 3 sixes and 4 fours.
That is high in the air. Someone's coming in. Taken safely. Albie Morkel, he's taken a bashing today with the ball, but held his nerve and showed a good pair of hands and good judgment.
A bit early for Bopara to go for that type of shot, I thought. He should really have just given the strike back to Morgan. Very difficult coming cold and cart that sort of delivery for 6. Morkel had a long time to wait for that to come down. He made no mistake. Bopara goes for a single. 295 for 6. Broad had some highlights with the bat against Australia in the Ashes series.
That is a beautiful death bowling. That looked to be the perfect delivery. from Wayne Parnell, something of a specialist at this stage of the innings.
Well, there's a golden ball for the leading wicket taker in the ICC Champions Trophy 2009. And Wayne Parnell's going to take some catching now. Fabulous delivery first up. Same story as last night. The wickets tumbling in the closing overs. Broad goes for a duck, 297 for 7.
Graham Swan replaces Stuart Broad. That's what happens. That's why it's so hard to replicate time and again, because you miss your length by a foot and a half and your line, and you get clipped away like that. 300 comes up for England, and what a start to Swan's inning.
Very capable batsman, Graham Swan. He too, like Broad, had some magic moments with the bat against Australia last summer. Magnificent strike again from Owen Morgan, and he moves on to 58 with that towering 6, 4 sixes.
This guy has amazing bat speed for a little man. Probably gave him an inch or two extra when I said 5'8", 5'9". He looks as though he could be smaller than that. But again, Parnell going for the Yorker, and look at the damage that can be done if you miss your length at this stage of the innings. How did he get underneath that to hit that so cleanly down the ground? That is really an excellent shot.
Well, it's great to see the smile. It's great to see a young player enjoying his cricket, and why shouldn't he enjoy this innings? I've seen a lot of England one-day international cricket, but very few innings like this.
Brilliantly taken by Graham Smith. That was not an easy catch. It was moving to his right and dropping, and Steyn got it right up there. And the end result South Africa wanted.
End of a marvellous innings by Owen Morgan. That's a fine catch for a tall man. Smith got down well, took it cleanly. But what an innings from Owen Morgan. 67 from 34 balls. England 320 for 8.
5 wickets have gone down in the last 6 overs or so. James Anderson is the newest batsman, replacing Owen Morgan. Very good last ball. Very good last ball indeed. In the midst of carnage, England end their innings on 323 for 8, the second highest score in the history of Champions trophies. Highest being 347 for 4 by New Zealand against the USA. So a wonderful performance with the bat by England, having won the toss here at Centurion.
Serious looks on those South African faces. They really do have to win here, having already lost to Sri Lanka. The scene set by Strauss and Denley, who put on 48 for the first wicket. But after Denley was dismissed, Strauss quickly followed when the score was 59. Then the marvellous partnership between O.A. Shah and Collingwood. And then the whirlwind from Morgan towards the end. England 323 for 8. Some pain for the bowlers again at Centurion. Some heavy runs per over, and the spinners expensive.
South Africa have a magnanimous task ahead of them, 324 to get, and Sri Lanka lost down at the Wanderers to New Zealand today, so the group is in an interesting position. Can South Africa do it?
The smoke from the Briars is wafting across the ground here at Centurion. There's more in anticipation as well. A delicious cricket match. South Africa versus England coming to you live from Centurion. This, of course, is the second half. We've had a wonderful first half, especially if you've been an England supporter, when they've gone out and notched 323 for 8. They started off quite well, actually. Strauss and Denley, they put on 48. in 10 overs. But then the key was the partnership between Ovais Shah and Paul Collingwood. Shah, I thought was wonderful. 98 from 89 balls. Collingwood played his part. And I think we've seen the emergence of a huge star in the making here, with Owen Morgan making 67 from 34. He hit the ball as cleanly as anybody.
This has all the makings of a marvellous evening's entertainment, depending on which camp you want to win. Oh, of course, we're all completely unbiased in this commentary box, aren't we, Shaw? We just love the game of cricket.
Yes, definitely. There's no motivation for me whatsoever to support the captain of South Africa in this team. I'm totally impartial.
That's short and it's hoiked around, and it's going to beat Luke Wright. That's 4 for Smith.
Graham Onions trying to hit the deck with his first delivery. Probably would have been better off going for a bit of slightly fuller length. Graham Smith very strong on the short delivery. Back of a length, puts it away comfortably. Very tall man, very strong man. Enjoys the ball being bowled to him in that area.
Nicely turned away by Graham Smith. Bopara with the dive, but it's gone for 4. Beautifully timed by South Africa's skipper. Oh, look at that. What a magnificent blow from Herschel Gibbs. And the South African flags are all out now.
Yes, Gibbs realising that Onions is hitting back of a length as much as possible. He's not scared to use his feet down the wicket, looks to take advantage. It's a short boundary, but that's still gone way back onto the back. Something Herschel Gibbs is doing more and more of these days, running at the opposition. Great shot off the back foot there by Herschel Gibbs. Just dragged down, just stood up on it, caressed it through the covers.
South Africa are ahead of England at this very stage with that boundary. Look at this, just caressed through extra cover. Bopara just watched it go past him. It really is a lump of wood, and it's used beautifully by Herschel Gibbs. Oh, that's even better. That really is so good from Herschel Gibbs. And he's treating Onions with disdain.
Great shot off the front foot this time by Herschel Gibbs, just opening the face slightly to place it through the cover region. 2 full by Onions.
Oh, gone. It's a soft dismissal. And Herschel Gibbs, that cameo innings of his, but that's a big blow for South Africa.
Yeah, huge blow for South Africa, and great moment for the England team. Herschel Gibbs looking to get on the front foot. Dragged down by Anderson. Gibbs trying to get on the pull, doesn't get it, high on the bat. And an easy catch for Wright at mid-on. And the England team understand the importance of that. Herschel Gibbs goes with 22 of 26 deliveries, and the score's 42 for 1.
Jacques Kallis wearing 3 is South Africa's number 3, and he comes to the middle now with Gibbs gone.
Too fine for third man. There was no slip. It's a good first over this from Broad, we must admit. 6 came from it. It's 48 for 1. He is one of the great players of the cover drive in world cricket. And inevitably when Kallis comes in, you start to wait for that shot. Now this is a challenge for Broad here. Well, how often did you see Jacques Kallis play shots like that in the early part of his career? It's not going to go for 4, it'll only be 2. And the intent is there. You don't always see, you always looked at Jacques Kallis and said, steady player, he'll play all the correct cricket shots. Found the man! Now Kallis goes in exactly the manner in which he dismissed Denley himself. And guess who took the catch? Joe Denley. Maybe there is some justice in this world. Very similar shot. He just swiveled, and I think backed himself to clear the boundary, or maybe at least place it well enough. This is a mammoth wicket.
Yeah, deja vu. And again, it is the short ball that gets the wicket. Mirror of what happened when England batted. Callis goes for 12, 64 for 2.
Very popular cricketer here in South Africa, and much admired around the world. 25 years old, A.B. de Villiers. Oh, he heaved at that, didn't he? He didn't even pull that, he heaved at it. He does play a pull shot that's quite distinct from everyone else's. It's not exactly subtle, there's no finesse in it, but it reaches the boundary.
It's a muscular shot.
Oh dear. Well, that's a very rare occurrence indeed.
Would you believe it? Would you believe it? Just hasn't picked it up, as he hasn't even got a hand on it. Oh, well, well.
Magnificent. So often happens off the last ball of an over. Instead of the over going for 1, it's gone for 5, 78 for 2. Para, sprawling dive, but once again it's unsuccessful. Can't stop the boundary.
Well, it's a magnificent effort from Bopara. He's tried this on a couple of occasions. He hasn't quite pulled it off, but it's no lack of effort.
It's wide of the sweeper, so that'll run away for 4. A very effective one-day tactician with the bat, A.B. de Villiers. Very good at picking the gaps in the field. Just a bit of width on that from right. Well, he hasn't chosen the onside, he's chosen extra cover with an exquisite drive.
Well, you get the impression that Collingwood is concerned about that leg side. He's just created a bit of width for de Villiers. Here it's not the off-gutter. What a strike.
That's 50 for Smith. Oh, it beats short broad. Some of England's ground fielding has been of a pretty high quality tonight, but that's 50 for Smith. His 40th in one-day internationals in addition to 700.
Excellent innings by the South African captain. Happy dressing room as well. Partnership with 50 as well.
Seems to get the ball away in different areas a little bit easier. Oh, another piece of good fielding, was it? Is it? Oh, unfortunate. I thought it was another piece of good ground fielding there for a while from Luke Wright, but his pullback was too strong. Oh, low. Oh, Morgan, Owen Morgan. Spoke about him last over doing a good job, but this is a missed opportunity. He had to scramble.
Came off the pad, just couldn't gather it in time. Graeme Smith was a long, long way down. So a regular keeper may have made a better fist of it.
That's going to be out. That's the second time, in fact the third, we've seen a Hoik caught on the leg side tonight. Second time in the deep. Maybe de Villiers will be kicking himself because he will feel that should have disappeared a lot further into the banks.
The shot was on, no question of that, but Paul Collingwood has been doing a good job for his team with the ball. Maybe de Villiers just didn't get this one in the middle. It is a short boundary. We've seen that boundary cleared quite a few times tonight, but not this time. Maybe de Villiers has gone for a well-played 36, South Africa 142 for 3.
JP Duminy replaces A.B. de Villiers. 2 left-handed batsmen now at the crease.
It's up. Has he got enough? Yes, it should be caught. It is. It's not caught. Would you believe it? Owe Shah, would you believe it? Did all the work. Got there. Surely should have been taken.
Sigh of relief in the South African dressing room.
Yeah, very big appeal from Onions. Well, has it pitched in line?
Yeah, I think we'll find this is pitched outside. Not a bad shout. Just have to look at how it looks on the mat. Look at maybe touch and go as to whether it pitched on. Oh, that's got to be good enough. Pitched just on. No wonder we're so excited, Nati.
Well, he may have just been a smidgen unlucky there. It's 100 for the captain, Graham Smith. Graham Smith, South Africa's captain, with 100 at Centurion. Is he going to steer his side home to victory against England here?
Doing his bit to keep South Africa in this competition. Played well, is led from the front. So a happy South African change, and they know that perhaps the momentum in this game is just swinging their way.
104 balls, 10 fours, strike rate of 99. Bowled him, got the one to go straight on. It was the arm ball, it didn't turn. Germany played it back, and Swan has struck for England. How crucial a blow is that?
Excellent bowling, Graham Swan. The quicker delivery was further up as well, and it went straight on. JP Duminy looking to give himself some room, and England, the wicket they so desperately needed. JP Duminy has gone for 24, South Africa 206 for 4.
Comes to the middle, and he really can turn this game. Long off has gone back. That'll fly away. That has gone racing off the edge for 4. It's not a good delivery. This could be costly for England. Stuart Broad has got to determine what length he wants to bowl. 2 short ones and then a full toss.
Too much width as well.
Here's Anderson. Oh, he's bowled him! It was too far up to play the pull shot, and Anderson comes back and rips out Boucher.
Kept a bit low. Good first delivery by Anderson. Not short enough to pull. We're saying England, they need a wicket, and they got one. Anderson providing the breakthrough. Well, it hit top of off stump, so it certainly didn't keep low as I thought, but it was too full to pull. So Boucher didn't really get going. He's gone for 8. South Africa 230 for 5.
Albie Morkel is in the middle now with his captain, Graham Smith. Now Albie Morkel can hit the ball fearful distances.
He's found the gap at straight mid-wicket. That's a boundary, not the start that Stuart Broad wanted. But Morkel opens his shoulders.
That's high. Is it long enough? It is long enough. What a start to the power plays then. We did say things tend to happen when Stuart Broad is bowling. England would want wickets to happen, not runs like these.
Fabulous strike from Albie Morkel. Lovely clean hit down the ground. And that sent Broad and Strauss into conference. Smith 124, Morkel 17. They put on 25, but it's taken them a run of ball to get there. Conversation out in the middle between the 2 umpires. The England captain's in on it as well about whether Smith should be allowed a runner.
I think I saw Strauss shake his head vigorously. Smith saying, why no? Right, is this the other side we're saying to Andrew Strauss, I'm going to go by the rules. Mickey Arthur's not happy about the situation, and
And A.B. de Villiers makes his way off the ground again, so no runner allowed for Graham Smith. Drama here at Centurion.
It's called for a single now. Is it the stumps at the striker's end? Everyone's celebrating.
Swing and a miss from Smith. And he's well short. And the 6th wicket falls. Ball called clearly run out.
It was his call as well, because the ball was behind Graham, so he couldn't have seen it. Get a muted response here. Tells you how many English supporters are in the crowd. So then Albi Mokel has run out for 17 from 14 balls. The explosion didn't arrive. 255 now for 6.
Johan Botha, the new batsman. 69 needed.
Well, that's going to be another going down on the edge of the circle. The catch is very easily taken. Onions the catcher, and that's the end of Johan Botha. And Stuart Broad gets another wicket. South Africa are collapsing very quickly here under the lights at Centurion.
Botha goes for a duck. Broad with the length ball. Botha trying to get it aerial back over the bowler's head, but he skews it to mid-off. Onions just stands and waits for it to drop gently into his hands. 255 for 7.
Rule of van der Merwe. They crossed over while the catch is being taken. The Smith is in strike. Call is no. There's a run out possible at the non-strikers, and everything's happening here at Centurion. You'd expect that. Required run rate 13 now. Well, he's got hold of that well enough. There's a little bit there for South Africa, but might be too late.
Smith moving like a man on stilts now. He's in a lot of pain with that cramp.
Bowled him. Anderson gets better and better with every ball that he bowls. Rolo van der Merwe was looking for room. Anderson knew it. Full and straight. The stumps are gone. England are inching closer. Yeah, they're not very happy. Is it going to be another collapse in front of a home crowd now?
Stunning performance this by Anderson. He's settled Strauss's nerves now. No way back for South Africa from here. Another duck on the wall. 263 for 8.
3 wickets in the last 7 balls. Now Wayne Parnell comes in. Normally at this stage of the innings he's got ball in hand and he's taking wickets. Oh, what a good slow ball that is. Don't think he picked it up at all. It's called no ball. Oh, maybe that's why. This innings is just fantastic. Just grows in admiration from Groves with every shot he's playing.
Every time Broad pitches the ball up to Graham Smith, it disappears to the boundary. It's his best one-day score now, beating that 134 not out.
And another boundary. Too much width. Graham Smith is just standing, waiting for Broad to deliver the boundary ball. And 4 times in the last 2 overs, Broad has delivered.
Served up on the plate each time. What James Anderson must think of this rubbish from Broad, I'm not quite sure.
That's in the air. Fielder's coming underneath it. Right on the edge of the circle. This could be it. This could be it. It is. England move closer to a great win and a place in the semi-final. But I think we all need to pause a while here. We've seen an outstanding innings. It's just come to an end. Everybody's standing here at Centurion. It's one of the brave innings you'll see.
Well, half the crowd have already gone home, but the rest of them are on their feet to salute to the South African captain. A tremendous effort, a solo effort really, as the rest of the batting lineup, much vaunted batting lineup, have fallen short here. He raises his bat, but look at the disappointment on Graham Smith's face. South Africa have done it again. They fouled up at home. It's 274 for 9.
is this game over? Not according to Dale Steyn and Wayne Parnell. Just clubbed another boundary, 6 of this over. Another boundary. It's not hurting at the moment, but Dale Steyn is showing a bit of pluck here. So England are through to the semi-final of the Champions Trophy. And I'm afraid the hosts are going out just 17 short of what they should have been. In fact, not 17, even less, because that's gone overthrows. So that'll be 5.
Brilliant batting by Shah and Collingwood, and a blistering knock from Owen Morgan, who then had to put the gloves on and keep wicket. He did a pretty good job of that as well. So all round a quite outstanding evening for England.
So 323 for 8 England, and South Africa 301 for 9. They've got the leading run scorer in the tournament in Smith, the leading wicket taker in Parnell, but I'm afraid it's all over for them. England winning by 22 runs.